how to do your proper maintenance, and learn how to get rid of your buffering? Stay tuned. Now, if you clicked on this video, it's because you're probably having buffering issues. And I'm going to show you how to resolve those, or at least try. Okay? So if it looks like that, and it is getting full, and all you're getting is buffering, buffering, buffering. You play something for a couple of seconds and it just goes on and on and on. It's because you probably most likely didn't do your proper maintenance. Um, Whenever you have these type of streaming devices, if you're not connected to a big major server like Amazon or Hulu, then you have to go ahead and do a lot of this stuff yourself, which is your maintenance. It's the responsibility of you and your Fire Stick to keep it up to date, so that way it will work for you. Okay? It's just like putting, I don't know, brakes on a Volkswagen. If you put too many damn brakes on a Volkswagen, it's going to slow down. Take off some of those brakes, they'll speed up. It goes with anything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get rid of some of this. Okay. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to make myself teeny tiny. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. I'll put myself right over here. And there we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go with the obvious. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to look for SD made. I got this Fire Stick from somebody, one of my friends, and he had it for a while. So here's the first thing of all. If you have any apps that do not, uh, they don't want to get, like, the update's not working, or and you don't use anymore, like I said, brakes on a Volkswagen. Well, I'm going to keep throwing that out there. Take out some of those brakes and they'll release the pressure. So if you're not using, Megabox, remove it. Okay, just remove it. That's the best advice I can give you. Get rid of some of the stuff you're not using. If you put a lot of apps on your Fire Stick, again, brakes on a Volkswagen. Okay, it's just you're adding more weight on that device. Okay, and that causes your storage to get full. And once your storage is full, all you're going to get is buffering. That's it. Now, you can do the two things that I tell everybody when they get these devices to use. And that's these two apps right here. Okay? I'm going to go in here. We're going to go into the background app. Now, as you can see, behind me is probably HBO Plus or something. Just get rid of it. Okay? And if you haven't used it, if you downloaded another app and you haven't registered it to your background app, which is how to do it, you come up through the system/user, click that, click it back, and you can see there's some other apps that didn't come up that they had already downloaded. Okay? This is what causes buffering, because you didn't turn off all these apps. Okay? So you're going to come up here to close all apps. Going to force stop it, clear your cache, use your back button. I want to keep doing that. Keep on doing it. Now your last one won't disappear most of the time it doesn't. All you gotta do is come over to the refresh and it'll disappear. Now I'm going to back out. Now I'm going to come back out here and I'm going to go into the SD made. Click right, scroll all the way down, and hit scan. It's already on run now. You're going to click it. You're going to come over here to run, and you can click that. When it's green, it's clean. Now let's go ahead and check out, see how much memory we still have, or how much is in the storage. Didn't drop it down by much. That means this person's had this on there for a long time. Now, when you're not using your Fire Stick, okay, there's going to be a long video. When you're not using this Fire Stick, your house button right there, you hold it down. You come over here and you put to sleep. The reason you do that is so that way this Fire Stick is not processing. All that stuff that you saw right there, all that stuff in the storage, that's residual junk. You don't want that. You want your Fire Stick to be running clean. It's like changing oil on a vehicle. Punch my home button, and now we're going to go ahead and, oh, that was my cell phone. That just reminded me, shut off all my devices. All right. Now, on here, I'm going to go ahead and do another step I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to come over here to applications. And install the applications. Now you see where it's that cache, you see where down there where it says 4.00 KB. Go in here, we're going to force stop that. We're going to clear it. And I'm going to look for anything that has a number. Find that number. When I look at that cache number, see there's one right there. Okay, I'm looking for that cache number. See, there's one right there. You can click that. Force stop it. Because sometimes that background app doesn't show you everything, so you got to come over here and do it yourself. If you want to save a buck, you got to learn how to do the work yourself. All right, I've done that, and it hasn't gone down by much either. It's because this thing has had a lot of residual junk. Okay, now if you want to, you can start dumping apps. Okay, and it's pretty damn easy to start dumping apps. It's really, really easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to come over here. Let's gonna click it. Now, if you want to, you can do it this way, or you can do it this way. We were just in here. Say, for instance, we're not using SmartTube. Force stop it, clear your cache, clear your data, uninstall, uninstall, and you keep on going. Okay? Whenever you clear data, though, any login information will get erased. Okay? So if you logged into anything, clearing data will erase it. That means you'll have to sign in again. Oh, we always need file link. Okay. And dumping these apps, man, it does help out your Fire Stick. So if you downloaded a bunch of stuff or games really take up a lot of your memory. I'm not kidding. It takes up a lot of memory. A lot of these bigger apps like that, they will take up a lot of memory. If you're not using a player, delete the player. We can see where we're at now. You see that it's dropped down some. Okay. Let's get rid of. Some of these apps are pretty big. We're going to get rid of the Smart Scoop. I mean, I can be throwing numbers out there at you, and you probably won't even know what I'm talking about. But this is just for the people that are really not too techy. I try to make videos for. See, like there's two tubies right here. You don't need two tubies. This is unnecessary. Okay, come on. Let's get rid of this. Okay, we can get even rid of that. If you're not using the Roku channel that's on there, get rid of it too. Just get rid of anything that you're not using. Just remember, even if you get rid of something, you can always reinstall it. You know, it's not like it's going to be cut off from you. Yeah, we got rid of a bunch of stuff. Let's go back out. As you can see, it dropped pretty well. I mean, it dropped a lot. And like I said, if you don't do anything, if you walk away from this video still confused, all I can tell you is that just come over here, and these two right here will be your best friend. Okay, your background app and your STMaid. Keeping everything clear, make sure that you stop every app that's in here. Okay, there's no apps in there right now. If you see right there in the middle, that's your refresh button. There's no apps in there. So that means everything right here, if you don't see anything, there's nothing running. But at nighttime, when you do go to sleep, either unplug your Fire Stick from the wall, not from the TV, because if you do that, that's not going to do anything. It's still going to keep running. Unplug it from the wall. Then hold down your house button. Put it to sleep, and it goes to sleep. That means it's not processing. If you go back there and feel that Fire Stick, and if it feels warm or even hot, that means it's still running. Okay, it's still processing. Now, if you do all of this and you still can't get anything out, that means that residual junk is so backed up in there that your only option is to do this. Factory reset it. Whenever you factory reset it, it will completely wipe the Fire Stick. And I mean completely. There won't be anything in there. It will run like brand new when you sign in. Okay? But that's the last ditch effort. If you can't get anything else going in there, you're going to have to factory reset it to get rid of all that clutter. But on a good note is that your Fire Stick will run like brand new. And I'm not kidding. It will run like brand new. Okay. Well, like I said, I hope this video was very helpful to you. I hope that I dropped some kind of a little bit of knowledge on you and showed you exactly how to do some of these things. I mean, sometimes it's hard for people to understand, but I kind of get it. Um, I didn't walk into this thinking I knew everything. I had to do my own type of studying, um, watching videos, other people, getting tips and tricks from here and there. There's all kinds of information out there. This is why the internet was made, for the information highway. Remember, like I always say, the internet was made more than just for Facebook and porn. Come on, it's gonna get in there sooner or later. This is just your routine maintenance. But um, that being said, everybody, please hit the like button for me. Like, share, subscribe. Um, what I mean by sharing is like if you can share this with a friend, a family member, anybody that's out there that could be, that could use this in their benefit, that would be great. Um, just that would be very, very helpful for me and my channel. I try to do my best. If there's an answer, if there's a question that you have out there, and if I don't have the answer, I do have the people that I follow. I follow Nextech. I follow UK, um, TD UK. I follow Fire TV Sticks. There's Beyond the Streams. There's BS Clips. I follow all these people. Nextech is by far my favorite. Nextech, he's just a dude smart. I'm trying to get like him. But I'm just not there yet. But as you can see, that it's still going. It's still going. So it takes a little while, depending on how much you've had in there, how much clutter you've had in there. It takes a little while, but it can be shorter for some people. Some people it's a little bit longer. Until then, like I said, like, share, subscribe, and happy streaming, y'all.